Chat. Guys, these brokies, chat, they don't know about the prison food heist. Stay poor, is what it is. These guys, they got nothing on me, dude. The prison food empire is on the rise. Just wait till I get this bitch.
Place you back in the car. Watch your head.
I'm about to pull the biggest prison food heist the server will ever see.
All right, we just gotta go to tow, and then we are done. Correct. He's not going to be able to get into Sandy the same way he couldn't for Group 6.
Please. Chat, please. Please. I really hope they keep the vehicle quality from last time. Please, it's not... Hey.
With those washing machines, Mr. Paul, you could start your own laundromat.
Yeah, why do you have 2 washing machines in your...
Because I bought them way back when they were $600 before they became like 5K. Because I
just really like to wash clothes?
Well, I thought way back when, right? There's nothing to buy that much, you know? Like, there isn't that many things you could buy around here. So, like, hey, washing machine, some clothes. I bought a bunch of clothes, like towels and whatnot. I thought, man, now I gotta wash those. And then I bought that, you know? I thought it made sense.
The car on the right hand side, you might want to move. That's where the truck's coming.
All right, I'm gonna pull you out. Watch your head. All right, I'm gonna bring you in.
All right, here we go. Yeah, same thing. You might want to leave me uncuffed so I could walk with y'all over there.
Yep.
Do not worry, I will not be running anywhere. I haven't done anything wrong today. I don't intend to, either. Right, walk with me. Might want to sit around here on the yellow line or whatever. I'll pull it out over here. Yo, just come here for a minute.
You okay? Okay.
Oh, looks nice. Fuck.
All right, do you want to document and keep an eye on him, or which one do you want to do?
Yeah, I can document. I can see if there's anything in here.
Fuck!
All right, glove box is clear.
Anything in there? I want to see it.
It's all clear.
It's all clear. You can park up.
You can frisk me right now if you want to see. I didn't take anything. I got nothing.
All right, gonna place you back in cuffs.
Oh man, why, man? It's supposed to spawn with fire in the wheels and blow up, man.
Hey, Officer Suarez.
Gosh, fudging darn
All right,
it.
so confirming we don't have anywhere else, right? Do you know where your Glendale is?
So, can you pass me like a phone or your phone? I'm like I could just kind of look over my shoulder. I will only open up the only call my valet. Kind of check it out. It is Glendale stored. It is at the apartments.
Okay.
Chat, be nice. Don't be fucking weird. Like, cause I don't mind the in-character jokes or whatever, cause it's like it's fair game, but like OC shit about like add obvious OC. Do not. This is the type of shit that if I catch it on the fly and you're just gonna retroactively banned with the things that you said previously, that's just weird.
All right, headed back to apartments.
Shit, now I think about it, there actually might be some shit in there. Like,
You
shut
drive
up.
often?
Nah, I just think about it. There might actually be a load of stuff in there, man. This might be 07 for me. My last days as a free man.
Your last days as a free man, huh?
Yeah, I left a pickle in the glove box or something, I don't know.
A pickle?
A pickle.
Yeah.
Apartments.
All right, what, you want to try to pull this one off?
Yeah. Go to the parking spot. Oh,
You okay?
Oh, watch out.
I'm fine.
Yeah, if you guys can just clear out, please. We're out. There's the police business real quick. Thank you.
Yeah, run that guy over, bitch ass. This guy is a little bitch ass. He's always here.
What's
He
his
smokes
state ID?
crack.
Actually, never mind. I got it.
So ID 1012.
What was it?
1012?
Okay.
Oh shit, wait, 1012. Does that mean like No, never mind. Well, what does 1012 mean actually? Hey, yo, what's the good for 1012, man? Come on, leak the codes, bro. Leak the codes, man.
I'm not gonna leak our codes.
Yo, 10-2, man.
I think you meant 10-3 if you were going for what I think.
Oh, man. 10-3 then, man. Like, come on, man. Like... Yeah, I was making a police joke, yo. I can pull it out, bro. Don't worry, man. I fell off.
We're just gonna...
Gonna pull you out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pull it out. 1 second, I locked this garage. I'll get it unlocked.
It's okay, bro. I got you, man. I'll take it off your hands. Make it easier for you.
You should be good to pull it out.
I'm not gonna touch that tamper with the back of it. You go in there. Anything good in there, bro?
Trunk's gonna be clear.
Hey, glove box is clear.
Really?
You can go ahead and
Damn.
park it back, Mr. Paul.
All right,
I got a
so here's
super
the deal.
dub.
We did have the warrant for the search and seizure.
Yeah.
Besides that, you are going to be free to go. We can give you a ride back to get your things.
Yo, deadass, bro. Can I ask though why was stuff initially? 'Cause you said it was something and the warrant. So what was the first thing then?
The first thing could have just been we could charge you with disturbing the peace for how you're acting. We're gonna opt not to. We just had you go through the whole raid, so we're just gonna not charge you with that.
Okay.
But we do have to. We get permission from the judges to take people into custody from cut raids.
Yeah. Right. So like y'all wanna kind of apologize or like take some accountability or not
Apologize for what?
for lousy police work?
What do you mean?
So I believe that we can all learn from our experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like earlier, right, when y'all put me into jail for like 300 months, right? I think I learned a lesson, right? But sometimes the dumb fucks like me are not the only one to learn something. And I think y'all can learn something today. Maybe, yeah? And then maybe earlier, when I was going around and I got fucking bonked, I was told that if somebody is in a fight, I was told that, in a fight, regardless, they will be frisked, even if they're a victim, like I was, a simple victim of an assault, right? And I do believe there was a lot of violence that happened in front of that bank, and a lot of individuals were doing a lot of really dangerous and violent
Can I
things.
tell you something that happened in that situation?
Yeah, go ahead,
Officers
bro.
that were trying to respond got attacked in a hit and run with multiple people down.
Yeah.
So all the officers we had to try to process and deal with all of that were not available.
Yeah, I understand that. But usually in the past, like we've had like 15, 20 man scuffles, right? With like 3 officers on scene.
Yeah.
And also, they just cuff us all one by one. It takes more time, right? But like they put us in cuffs, right? In each of our rooms, and we get dealt with separately at a slower pace. But that's just kind of the police what they got to be done. I don't think having another active situation is an excuse to let violent criminals on the loose.
It
for
wasn't.
no reason.
It was on the scene of that this happened.
Yeah, but just cuff them all. Like you guys were just taking notes and shit. Like,
Oh, I agree. I think there are things we could have done better. 100%.
got it. Well, I mean,
I think it is all learning. There's a lot of new officers. There's a lot of older officers. Everybody trying to do the best at the moment.
Understood. All right. Well, I mean, if nobody wants to learn anything, if that's good, the attitude. I believe Cornwood was there. You were there. And if that's like the attitude you guys have on learning curves, is just like, it is what it is. I mean, shit. I have no hope for this PD, to be honest.
I get that. The biggest thing is, I'm going to be honest with you, to the general public, I am never going to point out the PD's flaws. It's going to be dealt with internally, and those are discussions that happen on a daily basis.
Understood.
I'm not going to point fingers at other officers or anything when I believe the officers are doing their best. If there was anything that needed to be done differently, will be dealt with behind closed doors.
Can I listen to you? If I was a captain and I was with Cornwood, which I think is also like a chief or a captain, whatever, right? And I was at that hospital and I saw what happened after
One was a regular officer.
When you guys looked at me in the eye at the PD earlier, and you said what you said to me, right? And then you said protocol this, SOP this, SOP that, right? And you just kind of went off on me like you were lecturing me. If y'all over there, if I was any of you guys at the hospital, like overseeing that scene, I would send everybody off duty, flat out. It's a disgrace that you guys will take the high ground and say shit to me like that, like you're lecturing a fucking baby, and then when it's time to actually do the things you say, do that shit at the hospital. Absolute disgrace. And I think I don't have any other words. It's just a disappointment.
I'm sorry you feel that way, and I assure you that officers are doing their best, and we are working on getting everything up to par and making sure people are doing things the appropriate way.
All right, man. Well,
Do you want to ride back to the PD, or do you want to meet us there to get you things? You can get it from the front desk.
no, I'll go. I'll walk there.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Hey, Cutwood. Hey, man, I just wanted to tell you, man, like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, you're fat as fuck, bitch ass.
Very busy, but we appreciate you following up.
Thank you.
Mr. Paul, appreciate the compliance.
Shut up, moron.
All right, have a good one.
Suck
fella.
my tip, pussy.
I don't give a shit.
You need a ride, fool? You need a ride?
Yeah, give me a ride, cut. Not you, this guy. Hey, man, take it right up the pier. Big one. Dumbass. Hey, man, hey, you got a ride, bro? Can you give me a ride, bro?
No, I didn't tell you don't have car.
Alright.
Sorry, man.
I got to change anyway.
What did I do?
You know what you did. Hey, yo.
What did I do?
And like I told her, I'll tell you the same thing I told her, right?
Okay.
If I was any of y'all on duty after saying what you said to me at the PD earlier, right? Like, deadass, I would just send everybody off duty, or I would demote myself back to fucking cadet, like, flat out. It's ridiculous that you guys will stand in front of me and act like you have standards, SOPs, protocols when I get caught with doing dumb shit. Yeah, you catch like 8 people doing violent crimes on the street, and you say, man, we got too many crimes going, man. We gotta let them loose without even cuffing them or searching or frisking. It's ridiculous.
Hi.
Ridiculous. There's no excuse. Don't give me an excuse. If you're cooking something in your head, don't do it.
I ain't giving you an excuse, but I am just an officer, and I don't have I don't really have any say, unfortunately, in anything. But yeah, I'm sorry you feel like shit wasn't handled properly.
I don't feel any shit. Hey, listen. I don't really feel at this point. I was feeling angry. That I'm way past that. I'm feeling disappointed, right? And I think the real insult, right? The real shame I would feel is if I were you sitting in that car wearing that badge. That would make me feel depressed right now. But if it doesn't, that's all right. It's probably the reason why the PD sucks in the first place. Bye, corn dog.
All right.
I'll see you around, pal.
Have a nice day, okay?
You too, man. Peace out, man. So, man. I'm glad that I got changed. This off is fucking. Guys, it's not even like. So, I get it when things are on the fly, right? When I got down on the fly, I got processed and put in a box like within like 4 seconds of going down. But they had like, they were at the hospital. They were moving people. They had time to think. They went there. People were getting treatment. They've had like 30 minutes to think about it. After 30 minutes, like nobody like just kind of clicked in like, yo, we might like do something here. And even after they did the mistake to give excuses on the way out, I mean, dude, you can't say that. That's unredeemable. I mean, that is what you would call textbook unredeemable. Right? Absolutely stupid. So I was mad. Like, how can you be mad at this point? Like, they literally just agreed that they did it deliberately. That's like the biggest kind of we fucked up. We don't care. We're not gonna make it a bit better. Because they would be. If I was on the fucking job, I would be flat out back at the PD. You're everybody on duty. Flat out. Bye bye. Everybody's getting daps for that shit. Nobody takes over and say, hey man, wait a minute. A violent felony? You ram somebody over? Everybody's going down. Nobody's even in cuffs. Why wasn't I questioned? I said something to like, yo, you're not free to go. What? The fuck is that? Apparently Speedy had a warrant. Like, how many mistakes can you stack into one go? You didn't? Okay. Well, still. You're right! When he bonked me and bonked her, he had no mask. He didn't, I remember. This whole thing was something else. I've never been out of there. I remember seeing his little face. They raided probably because I said I had grenades, but I mean, at that point, why didn't they raid when I said I had grenades? And they waited like 5 hours. Just raid it, bro. Like what? Hell, a week with what? Fucking knuckle dusters? Want me to throw rocks at them? Fucking hell, a week like blowing fucking hot air on their face. Like what?
You won't come anywhere outside.
I gotta get my items first. Well, I think if you're gonna roleplay like a very serious cop, I mean, you have to kind of be careful to kind of hold that standard all the way. Whenever being like a hard ass cop isn't easy, because you have to really be on your game. So like, if you're being egoed and you're being like police work checked by a fucking criminal, well, you kind of have to just do the job right regardless, you know? It doesn't feel good, but I mean, it's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, she's in our like whole.
We say I don't know anything, but at the same time, that makes sense. I don't know anything. Then why do you give me to the PD and you gaslight me into saying we frisked you because of this, and then 3 hours later you don't uphold it. At that point, like, well, brother, I don't know anything. I know what you're telling me, and you're just full of dog shit. What? I'm not even operating off of my own knowledge. I'm operating off of their knowledge. They didn't get frisked. Brother. Listen, this is meta, but this guy had PD equipment. And the guy loot boxed him, okay? Let's not go there. Let's not go to the loot box incident, okay? The brother loot boxed him and then took picture evidence. Chat, listen. I've never seen that in the history of the server. Yeah, I'm going to the casino now. Because they oversee it.
I think he's saying knock it down from possession of government.
Give me 1 second. Hello?
What's up?
Did I do something?
I got like a whole spasm in my upper body, and I'm like locked in this position.
So,
Have you thought about going to a doctor?
Like, I'm like locked
I
the
think the main
fucking...
concern is his job. It's
Okay,
really up to you
well-
guys.
Alright, I guess we'll just see you in court. I'll see you. We'll
Hey,
do this in court. Fuck it. You guys
good
want to
luck
knock it
with
down?
that.
Just
All
a
right,
or
well,
no?
I'll see you guys in court as well.
I'll be honest, I don't know about knocking to a misdemeanor, but
Yeah, fine. I mean, if you guys knock it on just one misdemeanor, well, I think you might be.
Hold on. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this pre-trial fucking warm-up? Hold on.
Man, I could be. You want me to hear? I'll be sad.
No running.
And the
No.
possession,
Now I'm sad. Look what you did to me, dog.
it's really up to you guys.
Oh, Rami working with the police,
Insane.
coordinating, plotting. I see what's going on here.
Real.
Hey, Mr. Paul, you look nice. I like your outfit.
What's up, man? This is business outfit, bro. The boss.
I need,
Hey,
Leo,
Leo, Slax, come here. I gotta
can you
talk
give
to
me a ride to clothing store so I can change this really fast? I already have the outfit.
I'm not a taxi.
Please, bro.
Yeah, tell
Hi, lady. Bye, lady.
What's going on, Mr. Paul?
I can give you a rundown if you want later down the line, right? But I want you to know. All right. I've been here. I've been in the city a long time. Okay.
I believe you.
And today was one of the worst display of policing I have ever seen, ever. And it's not by a small
Really?
margin. We're talking, it's by a margin that is appalling. Honestly, if you knew what I knew, deadass, you would strip out of that outfit and you just become a civilian flat out, or a criminal, to be honest. It's an insult. You
never
wear this
betray
badge.
the badge.
It's
I
an
would never
insult.
betray him.
It is an insult to yourself that you're wearing that shit right now. Should feel terrible.
Paul, why do you feel that way? What makes you feel that way?
Okay, listen. So earlier, I got bonked flat out. I was running away, like because I was getting chased by a bunch of fucking crazies, like right. I literally just cop rolls up. All they see is me getting just absolutely bonked on, right? And then she stays there, right? This Ruth person, and then I get bonked again in front of her, right? And then she runs up to me and she starts like cuffing me and shit, whatever. And I'm like, "What are you doing? Like, the thing you're kind of dumb, right?" And she's like, "Nah, whatever." She's gonna act all tall, and the predictable thing happens. The boys come back, the guys that hit me, and they bonk her down. And I'm like, "Well, I mean, shit. What do you expect? You're kind of stupid, right?" So that's already bad, but whatever. And then they do the whole thing: frisk, cuff, GSR, search, the whole wazoo. I'm like, I don't care about that, right? And I'm like, guys, like,
Okay.
as far as you know, I'm just a victim of an assault. Like, this is kind of stupid. Like, I just got, like,
Right,
that
you just
was
got
like
attacked.
an attempt to do like an execution on the side of the road. That's for all they know, right? I mean, come on now. So whatever. And they're like, well, in a fight, if there's a fight, I'm like, well, what do you mean a fight? I didn't fight back. I got executed, nearly, or attempted anyway. So then, like, they say, well, in a fight, or when somebody uses a weapon or whatever, or in any like thing like that, we frisk and then search and then arrest and whatever and do the whole 9 yards. And they spent an hour arguing with me that like this is what we call protocol, SOP. We uphold that. It's protocol. Don't bother. Like, you're wrong about this. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So now I know that this is protocol, right? This is what you guys do, or at least what they told me, right? Now then, we roll up at Legion Square, right?
Right.
A massive brawl unleashes where I'm a part of this. I get fucking full on rammed by a intentionally vehicle, right? I get knocked out. This guy is going wild, stabbing, bonking, slamming, and then I get brought to the hospital, right? And they treat me, and I see all the people roll in, right? All the other people that just destroyed everybody, like with violent crimes, not self-defense.
Right.
None of them get frisked. None of them get searched. None of them get questioned. They walk free, and I get arrested. I get arrested for yelling. They said it's a potential disturbing the peace. This is what they told me. So I'm the one getting arrested for bringing up a concern, and they would not even uphold the standard that they themselves set some hours previously. And it was the same officers on duty, Ruth and Cornwood, that said that they would do that, and they just went against. And then they said, "Why? This is stupid." And then I got raided for I don't even know what.
What do you mean? I'm not about to laugh.
Did they not tell you? Did you not get a receipt?
No, of course not.
No, not right.
A receipt? What is this? Like a bank? Like a store?
No, they should provide you with what they have either taken from your
Oh,
house.
they took
your
nothing.
apartment.
I was clean like a whistle.
And this happened just now?
Yeah. So every cop that was on the first scene with me, right? You know what Ruth said? I'm not kidding about that. She looked at me dead in the eye, right? I said, look at me. She said, okay. And then she says, and I'm not kidding. Oh, at the time, there was other scenes happening and people being hurt, so we didn't have the manpower to deal with it. So we let them all walk free. And I was like, you said what? That's not an excuse. We've had times where we were 20 in the hospital with only 2 cops on duty, and they just cuffed all of us. And all it did is that it slowed the process down, but they would still do correct policing. Now, what the fuck kind of policing is this?
So it depends, Mr. Paul, because sometimes if we're outnumbered, us trying to detain everybody on scene would cause more further escalation to where now the officers are getting hurt too as well. So
No, we're in the hospital at that point. Hospital. 6 cops, like 4 or 5 criminals. And they're just getting they're like brushing them. They're just kind of saying hello. And they just walk free. Even the criminals, they will walk out the front door and they said, "Hey, what's up, man? Like, bye, dude." After like just fucking bonking us. Like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
And then she calls me
like a suspect.
And then she calls me, "Yeah, man, like you have no place to talk, like you police robber." When the fuck was I charged with robbing a police officer? What the fuck is that?
You've only been charged with possession of criminal use of or criminal possession of firearm.
Which, as
right?
far as I'm concerned, I could have found or been given or.
Correct. It's not the robbery, it's just having the possession.
So, what the fuck kind of treatment am I getting now? This is just getting weird.
If you'd like to file a complaint, I can take one, and I'll speak with the other captains as well about this kind of just a discussion you brought up because I want to hear this feedback. So I'm more than happy to bring it up the chain.
All right. If I was Ruth, right? Retrospectively, if I looked at my day and I did what I did and I did all that and I said all that, I would downgrade myself automatically, right? Give everybody on duty some fucking what do we call that? Dabs or whatever the fuck across the board for being around and not saying anything about it, right? And then I would take a fucking day of leave and just fucking let it sink in. What the fuck is that? Like,
I understand how you feel, Mr. Paul, but there's always two sides to the story, with all due respect.
Yeah, man, feel free, bro. Feel free, bro.
And like I said, I got your shot. I'm gonna go speak with her and see what's going on. Okay?
No, you got it, man.
All right.
No, man.
I appreciate you having a conversation with me. You know, I'd rather have these conversations instead of gang, bang, bang. You know, fuck off. You know, kind of thing. You know, I prefer that instead.
Well, I mean, you're like the only cop on duty that will actually listen to something and process information. Regardless, I gotta be honest with you. This Ruth person, like flat out, listen, I get it, this is just my perspective, right? When she saw me at the hospital yelling and shit, I do believe that she went against what she told me out of spite, just so that, like, it would sting more for me.
She's saying she's not operating in good faith and she's being vindictive in her actions.
Yeah. From my perspective, like, you know, earlier with the way they treated me, she was like, nah, let's give these guys like what this guy wanted earlier, and let's fucking dangle it in his face type shit. And I think that's just weird.
Okay.
I'll
bring up these concerns for sure. I'll bring that up.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the conversation.
See, I really was mad, right? But there comes a point where you're so mad, right? You go past that. Now you become disappointed. Now that's just flat out disappointing. It's like a thing that's like, now you kind of go towards sadness, like, what the fuck? Yeah, so that's it. That's where I'm at. All right, I'll see you in there.
All right.
So where's that, upstairs or downstairs?
It's upstairs. It's in the big one.
All right.
I mean, this court case will have a lasting effect on your case as well with that possession charge.
Too late, got a new one. Sorry, man. I was a victim of an assault,
you
man.
Keep your nose clean?
I mean, could not get bonked off the streets, man. My bad.
But listen, Mr. Paul,
should have known not to be assaulted, man.
Listen,
my bad.
listen,
Hey, watch out. I could punch you in now. I mean, if I punch you in now, shit.
Remember to the first conversation we had inside the interrogation room when you said you're a money man, a businessman, you know, you kicked your legs on the table and you're just chilling back like you're a millionaire, right? So I thought the days of those, gang going after people are over. I thought you're, above that. The Gene Paul of today is not the same one from 5 years ago.
Yeah, but then I realized, damn, bruh, we got some real ops in this bitch, y'all, man. Like,
so you think you can do a better job of cleaning the streets?
Yo, yeah, 100%. Like,
I disagree.
When I get bonked, you guys will cuff me, wash my hands, GSR, brush my hair, put me in the box, ship me to fucking China, okay? And then you're gonna repackage me, send me out, and then sell me to the customers in a fraction of a second. But these guys, like the other guys, like, you guys just do nothing. You guys just look at them and hey, things will work themselves out, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? The heck is that?
I can tell you we can self-reflect and do better. I can tell you that we're not doing our best. I don't think we are 100%. I think we're operating at 50% right now, and we need more manpower, better training, correcting mistakes, holding people accountable when they do dumb shit, so we can move forward.
All right.
If we don't hold ourselves accountable, then nobody else will trust us and work with us. So I want that to be a thing.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think we're about to go in there, right? And we'll see how that works in motion. How about that?
All right. Sounds good.
Hello, gentlemen. How's it going?
What's up, man?
Ready?
Hello.
Your Honor, yeah, we didn't want to present two motions prior to trial. We wanted to present a motion to reconsider the motion to strike portions of the police report, and then a second motion to strike the medical report on the grounds it can't be properly authenticated since Dr. Devereaux is.
What the fuck happened to you?
And
Your Honor, Your
I'm good, yeah.
Honor, respectfully,
Bro, they fucking
Doctor.
raided you.
They what?
They raided you. What the hell?
Oh, I bait him to do it.
Evidence rule. This is a copy from my understanding of the medical report that was
Good
placed
decided.
into the police report, and since it's not the original document, the report itself, then it would be inadmissible.
Hi, kid.
Your Honor.
How you doing?
It's a medical
You can slide
report.
in.
Okay,
There you go.
if it's automatically
Hey, JP, you can next to my dad?
finalized and exported and attached
Huh?
to a thing,
You want to stand next to
the
you can stand next to dad if you
one who
want.
wrote the report.
I can
is
just
Alright.
they
stand in
gave
the
that person
no, you just
us to
You look good
file it
today.
for during discovery phase. So it is
Okay.
a validated document. That's like saying a police report isn't a validated document.
Well, actually, Your Honor, we have an additional rebuttal as well.
what I mean,
So let me
Dad?
go.
Yeah, I know.
Your Honor, if there's portions of that report
Yeah.
that need to be stricken itself, the defense moves the motion to strike the entire report for the People's Day.
What?
If the officers are not confident that the report that they submitted and subsequently submitted to amend the report, then we do not believe that the evidence is
Oh,
sufficient. or
hell
probative enough to proceed with the
no.
report.
Bear with me a second. Let me take a look at this.
Absolutely not.
That's right.
They do that.
That's right, guys.
I'm in love with you.
I mean, if he's gonna do that. I mean,
Well, yeah, what is your argument?
They're saying that it was a copy of a report, not the actual version.
If the report sucks, just
Yeah,
make
that's
another
right.
one.
Mr. Rami, please do not do so. Please return to your side. I don't need to be child handling over
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, can
Anybody
we
got
place him on
another
a leash,
cigarette?
please?
Excuse me?
Why the hell would he need a leash?
You into puppy play, man?
Because he's acting childish.
I don't understand.
Your Honor,
I don't
I
think
have
you put
valid-
I think
children
that's a
on
breach of due
leashes.
Your Honor,
process.
this might not be pertaining to the case, but I have. How do I say this? Concrete evidence that this captain here has a whole porn warehouse inside his house.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my
The only thing I have stashed is Jesus Christ in my heart.
Oh, jeez.
Real.
Amen.
Yeah, right there. All right, so let me go back to that. The whole medical report. Here's what I'm in the basis of. Frankly, is that if it's going to be used at any point in time between either individual, and it is medically validated, which it seems to be so, if one side needs to use it, then there's no reason to strike it. It is entered into it. I have ruled on it before. I had denied it. I will allow it to exist. Formulate your strategies accordingly.
Umbrella inside his bed.
All right.
Put your umbrella away.
Thank you, Your Honor. Certainly, Your Honor. And just to clarify, was that a ruling on both motions to strike, or can we present an argument as? Thank you.
Correct. Alrighty. You all have everyone you all needed? By the way, I don't think I had an answer before we were interrupted.
I can't see.
Sorry, Paul.
I believe we do.
Prosecution.
Yes, all of our witnesses,
Hey, I don't.
specifically
agree
Officer
with
DeGong and Archer, are present. Again, Dr. Devereaux is not present. I don't intend to call him.
It's still unfortunate, and I don't like the fact that they have been summoned and no response. That is, it would say no bueno, my friend. Let's go ahead and get this started then. Jingle Dan, you want to go ahead and swear people in after I get this done?
Jingle Dan, rest in peace. Oh, poor guy.
Jingle Dan. Jingle. Which one? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm Dingle, Your Honor, Your Excellency.
There's too much lore behind this. It would take an hour to freaking tell you.
Let's go ahead and call this court into session. Let me go ahead and read this real quick.
Put it back. Does
this side mean you're supporting Murphy?
I'm here as a witness for the defense.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Yeah, they summoned Angel and I to testify to his
Here's bringing it back up.
whereabouts and what we saw of him that day. So.
I mean, the TLDR is.
Alrighty, statement of claim on January 6th,
Here
2023. Officers Flop Dugong and Kid Archer responded to reports of shots fired in Joshua Road. Officer Dugong arrived first and found the defendant wounded to ensure his safety. Officer Dugong performed a gunshot residue test on the defendant, which returned positive. Having reason to believe the defendant was armed, Dugong performed a frisk on the defendant and failed to firearm. Officer Dugong then performed a partial search of the defendant to retrieve the firearm, at which point Dugong found a police-issued firearm on the defendant's person. We are here today on behalf of Mr. Murphy Brown with the charges and the defendant accused of one-time criminal possession of a government-issued firearm.